My mom is a teacher and recently learned that her school will be cut 100 plus teachers. This is a direct result of the state not having enough tax revenue to subsidize the school systems. Her district alone received a $4 million cut in aid. It is unfortunate that teachers will lose their jobs, but by cutting teachers, you are neglecting the children of our future. Every one of you started your careers learning from a great teacher. Think about this for a minute. At some point in your education, you decide to take the path that you have taken to your current position. Sir Isaac Newton said, "For every action there is an equal opposite reaction." The current economic climate has long-reaching effects that are not measured by one day's events. Adversity of all types, physical or economical, can be overcome with the time and perseverance. As business leaders, you must be creative in your ideas. What worked in the past cannot work today. I have listened to some of the discussions here and have heard a common theme of education. Invest in the education of your children and that of your workforce, and your business will be able to overcome the adversity that you encounter. The events of August 29, 2005 will always remain a part of me, but it is what you do with those experiences that truly make a difference. One of my teachers mentioned recently, adversity does not build character, it reveals it.
Most children still do not understand the importance of competition. In many occasions, we need to compete to achieve the best. But how do we succeed in competing? Simple. Just like my parents say, work towards the best and beat the rest, and dare to be different and outstanding. Of course, everyone would like to be perfect. Who wouldn't? But in order to achieve anything, you have to always be on your toes and to expect whatever that comes around. When we are different from the rest of the competitors, the competition fades and excellence appears. When we compete, we have to use our creativity to think and generate new ideas. This is where creativity from the arts helps us. It has helped me. I can see now that the arts allows me to be creative, and creativity springs new ideas and leads to innovation. The way I see it, innovation is important in our lives. We innovate and create to help our world to become more advanced each day. And thus, we will lead more comfortable and creative lives.
Right before my presentation, Yutha spoke on competing for excellence. My presentation places competition and collaboration in context. The story here: why is competition in sports essential to reach the Olympics? Why must each team player also collaborate? Perhaps basketball and soccer are more like life and business, a team sport. Individual skills are important, but more important is how your own skills are fused together into a winning team. My father tells me that in business, the expression, "he's not a team player," is used to describe a person who may have individual skills but lacks the spirit of contributing to a team effort. During the last couple of days, I had the opportunity of making murals with other panelists, Saudi artists, and school children from Riyadh. It was a great story about co-creation and collaboration. What I learned from the mural making was that it required group work. I think that if I had made the murals on my own, they would have been less interesting. The murals represent the process of fusing individual imaginations into a collective vision. The GCF itself is an example of co-creation. You have people from different parts of the kingdom and from around the world and become a team at GCF. Like any other country in the world, Saudi Arabia's future depends upon both competitiveness and collaboration. Saudis must select their own teams and develop ways to cooperate and collaborate. This applies to businesses too. Saudi Arabia has oil and talent. Global companies can help build and enhance Saudi talent.